Hello, welcome back to the Big Fat Sidekick channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so you've had part 1 and you're going to get part 2 tonight. But this warrants part 3 as well, because I thought we had quite a lot of questions answered in the second one. But I've seen something on it showed up on my feed, so I'm going to give a shout out to the what's his name, the Proper Wise guy. Okay, funnily enough, it showed up today, and it's like a date stamp of loads of things, you know, to do with Clintons and Meghan and Katie Couric and Gloria Steinem, and I thought, oh my god, that's proving already my first 1 and 2. So, you know, I think what I missed on was the motive. Okay, we know they want to end, but I'm just not seeing why at the moment. Okay, but that's one thing I intend to do. And as well, your questions, some of you have written questions on it. So for a one time only, I'm going to go through the questions as well. So let's have a look then. Okay. So in 1995, Clinton and Gloria Steinem met. Now, Meghan would have been only 14, okay, so nothing to do with that. I'm just giving you a few timelines, and then every now and again we'll get to them. 2004, so Meghan would have been 24. Epstein seemingly donates 25k to the Clinton Foundation. So let's ask, did at age 24, so allegedly if she's born in 81 universe, or let's ask, if Meghan's name's not real and her marriage ain't real and this, that and the other ain't real, then is her age real? I'm getting a young person. Just bear with me. Yes or no, universe? Yes or no? Did Meghan need to declare her real age? No, she didn't. Has she made out she's younger? Right, when I've asked this before, time and time again, I've always got she was telling the truth. So let's just ask, is Meghan telling the truth about her age, being born in 1981? Please be clear. Well, I'm getting an 8. I'm getting an 8, so I think she's telling the truth. Now, there's a few things about Meghan that she is actually telling the truth about, okay? Such as, well, let's just ask anyway. So did Meghan know, did Meghan have a relationship with Clinton when she was 24? So 2005. Yep. Absolutely. Meghan's in training, okay? Meghan's been in training. So when does she graduate? She graduated in 2003. So that's probably a year. So if she's 2003 and she knew Clinton in 2005, she knows, and apparently she's with Trevor Engelson, so he ties into that as well. This looks like she's, you know, having a bit of fun. Did she meet her? Yes, of course she did. It's like Meghan was one of her pupils. Also, on that video of Mr. Wise Guy, you can see Meghan talking to other students and singing Hillary's praises as well. So was Meghan in touch then? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, she was well into it. So I don't know whether she's been recruited from universities, you know, so when she has graduated, because if they're going to get you, they're going to look at you around the university. But let's just ask, got a feeling it's going to say no. Was Meghan recruited from university? Absolutely. It's like somebody scouts talent, you know, and makes that approach. Why did Meghan choose theatre and international, whatever it was? Did she choose that with a view to going into politics? Okay, so I've got a couple here. Oh. Yeah, it was something she planned. She had a plan. It was actually something she enjoyed doing as well. So I'm getting loving family and content. So she's got a plan. And then you've got her home life. This guy has picked her. Oh my God! I know who he is. We know who he is. Is that Trevor Ingleson? Oh boy, I love it. I love it. So he recruited her from university. Yeah, look at that. And then they decide to work together and I get great work as well. So what kind of relationship type, you know, was it work? Was it love? Was it, I don't know. He's got her from university. Promised her a few parts. Sent her on a few little jobs, because she had a few little jobs between 2003 to 2014. So what kind of relationship are we talking about? Was it love or work, universe? I said, was it love or work? This is not love. I'm getting like you have to drop out of society. Is that right? Did Meghan have to drop out of society for a few years? Absolutely. She had to work on something. What was Trevor's role with Meghan? To transform her. And to bring great changes as well. The opportunity to do things that rarely no one else does. So what, was they working between 2003 to 2014? Did Megan have projects apart, yeah, did she have projects to do, and what was they? She hasn't, when you look at it, she didn't have that many parts to play or episodes in Suits. And I can't ever recall seeing her being a full-time actress, actually. You just, she goes from, there's gaps, if you type in, work history, there's gaps of years. Not coming back, so like not coming back from something. Making sure nothing gets back to you. Making money to earn, earn money. She didn't want just any old job. And she had an overblown sense of security. Did Megan do any work for Hillary Clinton? So who picked her up? Does Clinton have a relationship with Trevor Ingleson? Oh, she'd prefer for that not to be named. I'm getting humiliation. Fear of being named. He's fearing stuff as well. Why is Trevor in fear? Oh my God. Because he could destroy everything. What have these two been up to? Let's ask, what have these two been up to? They've made a lot of poor decisions. A lot of poor decisions. What was Megan's job for Clinton? What was the job? A man? A serious man? Nothing coming back. What have they been up to? Oh, poor decisions, I'm thinking of eliciting information and kind of spying on, wealthy men maybe. Or one in particular. Was Megan and Trevor working for Clinton between 2003 to 2014 at the very least? I got it again. Was they? This is not blowing your cover. Was they? Well, I think there's periods that they didn't. Let's ask. So between 2003 and 2014 was Meghan Meghan had to look like an actress. She may have turned things down as well, but I'm getting, was it Meghan's job to look like an actress? Yes. So that, you know, she could reveal later on, you know, if you major, everything had to be explained away, and it takes, you know, quite a while, years even, to get things, you know, that fake life. To construct it. She was there to construct. Everything was being constructed. Now, I don't believe that it was with Harry in mind. I feel like that was not an option till a lot longer later. Probably 2014. It'd be interesting to know if he was split up with anybody or casually dating in 2014 to 2016, because they've been ramping her up something else. So because it's Harry, you needed a humanitarian, you needed an actress to explain things. She needed to, you know, be narcissistic and network and catch you out and deceitful, you know. She needed to rehearse for everything. That's what she's been doing, but she's been doing other stuff as well. What kind of work was Meghan doing for Clinton? Was it to do with like getting information from yachting? Again, it's transforming oneself. When you say transforming yourself, universe, do you mean that she's had like her appearance changed in somewhat? Is that it? No. It's all about not taking risks. So she's probably been around people, and there was practice. Right, anyway, well, we'll just go on to something else. Right. 2010, Clinton meets the Queen. 2010, so that would make Meghan 29. Oh, I might got my figures wrong. Okay. But what did what was, oh no, how did Clinton see the Queen when she met her? Queen of Swords. I don't think they got on well at all. How did she see the Queen? Oh, was the Queen pissed off with Clinton? Yeah, she didn't want to see her. Feeling left out in the cold. Didn't want to see her. Why didn't the Queen want to see Hillary Clinton? I bet she left her waiting in a cold, drafty corridor. So this is legal, so I don't know, was it, did 2010, did Clinton want to talk about Virginia go free to the Queen? It's not something you could escape. This is allegations. Yes or no, universe? Is the Queen of Swords reversed? Virginia go free? I'm getting a yes. Absolutely. Thank you, universe. So I reckon she wanted to talk to the Queen, and the Queen doesn't want anything to do with it. Just couldn't get away from the fact. Was the Queen trying to blackmail no. Was Clinton trying to blackmail the Queen? I think she wants to, she wanted to know what the royals knew. And government. So I don't know if Hillary around that time was trying to be president. Okay, how did Clinton feel after she met the Queen in 2010? That she deliberately stirred things up. Does Clinton believe, our government on the orders of the monarchy shafted Clinton for a president? Well, all they had to do was, issue some support. I don't know. I think, Clinton went there with a twinkle in her eye, thinking she's got something over the Queen. The Queen's having none of it. Does Hillary Clinton blame the loss of her presidency due to the British Empire, our government and the monarchy? I'm getting what a mess, what a mess. So the situation is a mess. So what was Clinton trying to hide? Her involvement? I'm getting political interference, that's what I get. Nine of Pentacles. Maybe that she's responsible. Was Clinton responsible for Epstein? Well, she was definitely aware of what was going on. It doesn't make sense to me. I ain't getting it yet. So anyway, right, let's go back. So I know George Soros is a fan of the Clintons. So this is interesting then. So when I did a reading before on this particular question, I asked why did Clinton go and talk to Meghan at Frogmore, and I got that Meghan had like a massive wobble attack. Okay, she couldn't do this. You know, it's all right scamming people, okay, such as the Queen and Philip and Fergie, but what you can't plan for is their questions, you know, or how they lead on to something. So that scared her, and that's why she won't go see anybody, okay, because the least time you spend with somebody, the less you're gonna less risk of incriminating yourself. So let's have a look, okay. Why did Clinton go and visit Meghan at Frogmore? Oh, look, you know. How many times we had their death card in here? All about transformation and believing you'll flourish, you know, you'll be able to do something. Don't deny yourself the opportunity, Meghan, and run away. So Meghan couldn't stick around. But at that point, what exactly is Meghan, you know, actually doing for Clinton? So I kind of feel that Meghan was supposed to give information, but Hillary would refuse. I've got two of the same, so Meghan and Clinton are the same. And I've got refusing what they want to hear. Here's what they want to hear. So, you know, that's the same. That's both of them. That's exactly what they've both done. She's not listening to Meghan and Meghan's not listening to her. It's the wisdom, you know, the knowledge. Did Meghan bottle it because she knew she would, you know, feared getting uncovered? Absolutely, and she'd got quite a lot of the information by the time she was married anyway, so, you know, she'd give a lot of information. And she felt in a strong position. But she wanted to go back to America because she, you know, she felt more secure over there, you know, whereas here it was just a matter of time that it would keep coming and she'd do something or that she'd see somebody or go somewhere and it would all be, you know, start to unravel. She has isolated herself from everybody, hasn't she? What did Meghan tell Clinton at Frogmore? She said she was committed and in love. I also got that before when, you know, when I did the reading. It wasn't love, it was she was still going to go through with it. And what did Clinton say to Meghan? So, indecision. She'd been doing something without planning the outcome. Right, so Clinton's saying just carry on, continue, because she might have gained knowledge, and she will have, because there'll be a lot that Harry has had to say, and she is, you know, she has been successful at getting him to say everything, you know. Oh, let's document all of your life, Harry. We won't miss anything out, you know, those kind of things, where it looks kind of weird and nice on the surface, but underneath, this is information, so she's to continue. So Megan's saying she'll still do it, and Clinton will say, you'll do this for as long as possible. Keep going. Was Meghan reporting to Clinton everything Harry said? Well, she goes through somebody else first. So did she use Trevor? Deliberately stirring things up? Yeah? How did Trevor end up working for Clinton? Because he was paid. You know what, these TV producers, they know an awful lot, don't they? So all, like sci-fi, they always know the future, so we're always like going, oh yeah, that's the future, you know, and stuff like that. They have a lot of knowledge that they impart via and communicate and deliver messages through movies. So it doesn't surprise me about Trevor. He was paid. He didn't just do it for the money. With him, he's already been doing it unwillingly, you know, maybe gossiping or just having a chat. I don't know. Why did Clinton want the knowledge? I keep getting to find out who was involved. How much they know. She wants rid of the royal family so she can expand. And that's what they was working on. Did Hillary Clinton advise Harry and Meghan to... Oh, no, hang on. Is Harry aware of Meghan working for... No. Was Harry in the room at the same time as Meghan and Clinton when they were saying this, that and the other? No. It's either being organised that Harry had to definitely do something and go somewhere, so Meghan's like, you know, kind of booked it around that time, or she sent him out for something, you know, because I just feel like he feels he's got back and it's a bit late or a bit later on. How did Harry feel about Clinton showing up and having a chat with Meghan? Oh well, maybe all the bullshit that she didn't. I'm getting give up, walk away, forget about it, extract yourself, and take a break. Right. So, how did he feel about it? So I feel like he was told to stay away or advised to stay away. Tell me more. So was it Harry that... How did Harry feel about it? Did Harry believe Clinton was there because they wanted to return to America? Yeah. Does Harry know that the Clintons want an end to the monarchy? He sees it as like fairness, just being fair. Although he has been convinced that he's better off without the royal family, which makes no sense when you see him walloping over here in self-pity. So don't forget, Megan's been unhappy right from the day she got married. Even before. So is Meghan a spy for Clinton on the royal family? Yeah, she's to be in the family, but to be kept away from the members of the family. What would, what would ending the monarchy bring to Clinton? Injustice, unfair, dark ways of justice, not in favour, acts fairly. Oh my God. So something's not the truth. Things aren't going our way. Yes or no? Is Clinton's behaviour just revenge? No. So who's Clinton working for then? You know? Is Clinton... She's not running it, okay? She's not. She's just, she's another arm. What truth does Clinton want hidden? What truth? It says change it. And people's attitudes, you know. She don't want monarchies, but it's not just her. So does does Hillary have... Is she working for somebody like George Soros and all the elites? So the royals have got the goods on the people high up on the elites, probably because there was with some of them. She got a boss. Absolutely. Absolutely. They've been doing this for years and years. Okay, so what would it mean then if... What would they gain from it? What would these elites gain from getting rid of the monarchy? And bearing in mind that that would probably, take the whole Commonwealth with them as well. Is the aim of the game to remove the Commonwealth as well? Well, you start seeing false claims and setups and everything. Yeah, they want it, but I'm getting false claims. Would they take the Commonwealth as well? Yeah, I think one by one. I mean, some of them have already got false claims or engineered situations. So that young lad who's accused of raping somebody, I don't know the country, but anyway, his mum didn't look too happy neither. I'm not surprised, but I kind of feel like, you know, they'll have ways in of doing these things. Is this so the elites can proceed with a one world government? Well, it's talking about something that it's talking about some kind of group that you have to be invited to. What would the elites be able to do if we don't have a monarchy? Whatever they think they're going to get out of this, they don't. So, okay, I've got kidding yourself about a situation. Kind of feel like they're all getting exposed. Will Hillary's hard work be all in vain? Absolutely. So she'll have been going on about this for years. Look, the Clintons are involved in mass trafficking, mass children, mass abuse. How deep does the Clintons' involvement in trafficking and all these terrible things, how far does it go? She cannot be saved. There is no coming back from this. I said she'll go to prison. I said she'll sing like a canary and all. She doesn't look too comfortable on that Senate questioning panel, does she? Will Trump expose the Clintons for their part in trying to destroy the monarchy? Oh my God, yes he does. Yes he does. And that's why when I've said before about Andrew, you know, and it's funny, Trump kind of kept his mouth shut whenever it's mentioned, or not said so much like he normally would. He's just said, oh, it's sad, or it's, you know, it's a terrible situation for the king. So maybe that's because he's working on it and this is how everything gets exposed. Well, Clinton and the elites get exposed too. How will the elites feel when Clinton's exposed? False sense of security, yeah. You're going, mate, you're going. So you're thinking you're doing all this plan. This is to do with knowledge, okay? Meghan was sent in for what do you know? And Clinton's want, for some reason, the monarchy, the Queen definitely knew about some unsavoury stuff going on. Whether it was confirmed or not, the Queen would have been aware. So, and obviously Charles as well, and even William now. Okay, so let's have a look then. Trevor arranged the role for Meghan in Suits. He did, and she was only doing it part-time, so where was the money from? What was she doing? Where was the money from? No, that's just being silly. I'm never going to read all them universe. Yeah, what was she living on? Illness, funeral. Illness and funeral. What was she living on? Has Megan ever taken her life? Oh, I don't know. Is this to do with taking a journey, seeing it as an adventure? What? How was she surviving? So I kind of feel like money from a trust fund or something. Was it money from a trust fund or somebody dying? Absolutely, absolutely. So I don't know if she's made a work for ending somebody's life. Has she ended somebody's life? We could look around the family home for that. Is that her granddad? Right, there's something going on with their granddad, but also I don't feel she got money from a trust fund as well. She had a sleeping account, so did Hillary put money into an account for her? Absolutely, yeah. There you go, and there you go. Magician, magician. Making sure you have all you need to take this forward. Yes, I've been thinking for a very long time that none of the Markles are what they portray. Too many fake outs, too many doctored stories, etc. Yeah, I agree. Harvey Weinstein told people that he'd had sex with that girl when he and others were watching Eminem's Harry's royal wedding. Right, there's something wrong with that interaction, okay? I'm getting left her feeling so ashamed as well. Maybe she thought she was just going for drinks, whatever, but something went terribly, terribly wrong and she didn't want it coming out. Now, the devil reversed is what I got, and it can sometimes indicate when something bad happens to you, you know, like you have been assaulted, but you don't want to tell anybody because, you know, you feel it'll make you look bad, or they won't believe you, or they'll think it's your fault, or you deserve it, you know. So, and that's that situation with Meghan. That's what I will say. So Lady C did that GoFundMe, and now it's all actors paid for by the CIA to bring down the monarchy. Look, I could be right, I could be wrong, so, you know, but regardless, aren't we all guilty of seeing the best in people, you know, and it's very difficult as well. It's not a you and me situation where you sit there watching me or listening to me, you know, it's where she's had a voice on the phone or even met him, and yeah, you shouldn't believe what you see, but bloody hell, you know, she has done. So I think she's so generous for that, and I'm sure she'll be very, very upset as well. I've always thought that Mr. Markle was not a dad. I love the way you work through the puzzle until you put it all together. A real detective, BFB. Oh, bless you. Well, I don't know. You know, I've always had this role. You can ask me anything and I should be able to answer. Because I remember when I first started out and I was touring the UK in my early 20s. I mean, I was, you know, really, really suffered stage fright real bad as well. The anxiety, you know. I think once or twice I refused to go on. I just couldn't overcome it. But, and I always remember, you know, saying, oh, I think I said to somebody, oh, I hope they don't ask me that, or I hope they don't ask me that, or why don't I know this, why don't I know that? And I thought, in the end, so like after years, I just thought, actually, Why shouldn't I be able to answer any question? The information's not coming from me. It's coming through the universe. So, yeah. Love the details, and I like the understanding. Look, all of the other readings will be true, but that's on that level. Now we're looking at the top level, which is the bird's eye view. This is what we're getting now. And probably because I feel confident to do it, because it's always been such a bloody mess. I heard a while back that Doria got pregnant by someone in the entertainment business. That was not Thomas, is that right? Oh, I'm getting a shock there. Catastrophe. I'd say so. I'd say it's right. Was Markle involved with the Dixie Maria family, allegedly? Right, I don't know what that is, so to not stray off and get confused, maybe you can put that on the dare to ask. You've got another 24 hours. Have hyped, brilliant reading, she keeps giving, bless you. Always thought Thomas Senior was not a biological dad, as I never trusted the Markles or Doria. You know, we have got feelings, don't we? We have got feelings. And each of us, me and you especially, we spend a lot of time looking and reading and absorbing information about Meghan and Harry and the royals. You know, so we are like the armchair experts. Yeah, I'm on time, get me. This is nuts. I've hyped as always. I know, honestly. I think a few people put on the other videos, I don't believe this, none of this. But, you know, I like reading, and then I like the validation later on, so don't worry. Me and me all days, I mean, you know, we all know what to expect. How does Thomas come into it? He was certainly around while she was growing up. You're right. I asked if he was her father and got a no. So let's have a look. Why was Thomas? So we know he's not the biological daughter, so that's fake. But is he? Why was he in his life? What's Thomas? How does he come into it, please? I think he feels stuck in the situation. What, things weren't going well? He's there for when things wasn't going well. So, you know, is Megan's relationship of her father and daughter genuine between her and Thomas Markle? Nope. He was put in place for when things go wrong and to cause distractions, to help remove her. So that's why you get all these regulars. So no, it's fake. It's absolutely false. The shocking lengths they'll go to. Honestly, we'll be having a party. We'll be having a party when this happens. I'll tell you what, I will go out and get drunk when all this comes out. I'll be like bragging to myself. Oh dear. Right, so I'll be high as a kite. I don't understand, if she's some kind of agent, why do the royal family not know? Great question. Why don't they know? Well, it maybe seems, you know, this information wasn't shared at all. So you have to get her in and get her married. Then Meghan has to, you know, she's far away on the other side, so you can't see what she's up to and stuff. So I'm getting blocked anxiety and lies. Do the royal family know now? Nope. They know something's not right. And the bed and buy other things, you know. Again, got so much going at him. King's cancer, bloody governments, wars, Sadiq Khan, you know, you name it, it's all going on for him, isn't it? And that makes sense, because I checked to see if Harry knew before I came on. Has he seen my video? No, he hasn't. Actually, how will Harry feel if he watches these missing Meghans years videos? He's not going to see it. And he's not going to do anything about it neither. It'll stick in his head, but he won't do anything about it. This happens a lot, right? But it's not just Meghan and Harry, you know. You get all sorts of these people that stay in the background, don't have limited information. And what I've learned is, just because somebody says you was born in 1981 on the internet doesn't make it so. Just hyped. Thank you, BFP. Wow. Keep the juice coming. Your readings make so much sense. Out of the box, but man breaking. I know, can you try being living in my head with all the stuff that I have to think about? Oh dear. It's in the Epstein's file that MM was suggested to become networker, dollar, to put it nicely, on behalf of the Clintons. Is it really? Okay. Will anything come of that? So right now it's less, but I'm going to say there's another drop coming, okay? There might be several drops. Now it's in the future drops that she's in, and this gets picked up on, whereas right now it'll be maybe not as popular to talk about. Under the radar. I don't know, I've got the sun here, so she went to Buenos Aires as well. Was she training to be a spy at Buenos Aires? Buenos noches, buenos tardes, buenos dias. I've never forgot that. Yeah, it's all in writing, not seen. Oh my God. Oh my God. She wasn't studying, she was working. Hyped, beautiful, excellent reading as always. Meghan still wears the bracelet that Trevor gave her. He never gave her it, but if he did, it was a sign. I got before that, she uses that bracelet as a sign, and she's using a gold necklace with like it's a circle, and it just overlaps, but it's not joined up. I've noticed that. You watch it and start looking out for it. She wears that freaking necklace all the time. More than any other thing. And I notice these things, you know. Okay, so she bought that for herself. But anyway, did Trevor give Meghan Markle that Diana bracelet? It's a sign. Knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing when he gave her that bracelet. King of Cups. Trevor Ingleson. So I'm getting he did give her it. Or he knew what he was doing. So does Meghan use this bracelet for a sign? I'm getting raising suspicions, raising suspicious. Being suspicious. Yeah, it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that you don't have to step in, or that you don't have to do anything yet. You know, what is the signal? What is the meaning of the signal that she gives? Yeah, poor decision. So, you know, if she's missed an appointment with him, or, you know, missed something else, or a phone call. Does Meghan tell Trevor that she regrets getting herself into all this? Yes, because she knows she's going to lose it all. Now, that is why because she's always on the edge thinking, right, my time's up, or my time will be up soon, or here, there and everywhere, right? This is why she doesn't stick with anything. So she creates things, but she doesn't make a success of them. Not because she's thick, not because of any other reason. She would be able to do it. She's, you know, she's been in the papers every day for the last 10 years. So, you know, it's not that she's not thick. She's a very clever, highly intelligent woman. Is Meghan a highly intelligent woman? Absolutely, look. Absolutely. She's doing her job, okay? She's doing her job. She can't have anything permanent because that would mean you're sticking around. She's not going to be sticking around. Excellent question, wherever that came from. I hyped you. Oh my God. Hyped me, dear. Thank you. I think we are overlooking someone. It's closer to home than we think. P. Diddy, Sean Combs, the FBI seized all of the videotapes. Does P. Diddy or Sean Combs have any sexual footage of Meghan? Absolutely not. No. But there may be footage with Virginia. So did Virginia Giuffre, did she work for Clinton as well? Absolutely. All in it together. So that's why you're getting the association and the lawyer wanting to know. Oh. The Queen of Swords is Virginia. How long did Meghan know Virginia for? I can't get training together, but we'll see. Okay, no, so she was in touch with her, and then I see taking a break, you know, so like she only ever saw her every now and again. But she'd probably see her a couple of times, say May, and then she'd see June, and then it'd go to November, and until there's certain events. So how long did... I would only say months, you know. Would I say months? Yes or no? Is it 5 years or 5 months? They was friends. That's what I'll say. Okay, so what did Meghan like about Virginia? That they've had the similar experience, okay? So did Virginia and Meghan have the S assault in common? Yeah. Yeah. Talking, chatting, having a drink together, sharing, you know, focusing on the mind and their body and the soul. So they would have bonded over that. And that is because she was a friend of Meghan. Did Clinton set Andrew up? No, but obviously you can't escape with what's going on at the moment. Oh, I mean, Clinton must love Trump. Trump's going to be special. He's on limited time, I'm afraid. Okay, I don't mean with his, I mean with his life. I'm getting limited, running out. Won't be tomorrow, but I'll look into it. But yeah, I keep seeing his lifespan shortening. So what was Clinton's problem with Andrew? This is business and structure. That he was working together. How did Clinton see Andrew? Working together. Okay. So he was with, partnered with Ghislaine and Epstein. So Clinton maybe wanted a piece of that. Did Clinton want a piece of the Andrew, Ghislaine and Epstein cake? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so just, the royals know whatever information I'm about to divulge. So, was Clinton's involved with trafficking people and young uns? Yes, her husband was certainly involved as well. Okay, was she involved in taking money from, the cartels and all like that? Yep. By doing that bought some kind of stability, so support maybe as well. If she was going to run for something, she wanted to be put in place. Is Clinton involved with murders? We're getting all yes here. Part of an operation. That's an operation. That's a bloody an organisation, probably of the elites, and it's something she would often do. She'd make no bones about it. Well, Clinton, what other crimes, heinous crimes, has Clinton's done? So you had trafficking for the assaults, and now you've got trafficking for cheap labour, and she's done stuff in other countries as well regarding others, so she's got involvement there. These are poor countries actually, so probably those are associated with the foundation. Is Hillary Clinton and going to prison? You know what? I can just see her in a set of, stripy pyjamas. Oh, that is stripy. Oh my God, can you see that? Yeah, she's not going to be very happy at all. She thinks she can get away with something, or you know, give information too late. Okay, so will the rest? How will all this affect the rest of the elites? Well, I get women who claim they've been assaulted, linked to the elite. So I think that's not going to be. How will it affect the elites? Says about a woman probably who's accused somebody. Or they've all labelled, you know, an attention seeker. They can be dramatic, but she's not been attention seeking. Will the elites get rid of Clinton as well? No. What will happen to the elites? Does this woman expose them? It's Hillary. It's Hillary. Does Hillary take everybody down with her? Absolutely. It's Hillary. There you go. The truth comes out in the end, okay? So, yeah, in order to do a deal, she's going to have to give him a lot more than that, okay? So it kind of feels like the Clintons, it's all about their shady dealings while they was in office as well, that they've tried to use and set up the royal family. I think the Clintons are responsible for all about, you know, there will be some genuine people going on, but then there's not. How will William feel after all this comes to light? He'll understand that it was everybody else causing, that it was Clinton's causing all this as well. I think he'll be worried. How will this go for Andrew? That he took risks, too many risks. I mean, some, you know, like Virginia, you can say didn't happen, but then there's all these awful photos, but all set up, you know, all designed as well. Encouraged to, you know, to pose that way or, yeah, be seen. I mean, honestly, it's shocking, isn't it? Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. So that was the part 3. Guess I won't be having many more, but if I do have any more thoughts, of course, I'll do a reading on them as well. So yeah, that's my scruffy paper that I wrote down. Yeah. I'll tell you what was odd as well, actually. 2018, May, Meghan gets married, and Trevor gets married May 2019. How odd is that? Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.